Hi, this is Ronnie Isaiah with the final movie for Chapter 3, the author of Kaballah of Google. Let's call it what it is. How do we get on Google's first page of ranking results? First out, let's figure out what is not good from a ranking perspective on your site, and you have found what to work on. If your web page contains the verbiage that is most frequently associated with the subject matter of related sites, Google will better grade you. Google considers a site's significance and figures out its rank in accordance with other sites. Google is found to be significant and ranked accordingly. That means that when you find the top sites on the Google ranking for the theme word that you're trying to rank for, that is the content on that site that you want to emulate. So the question remains, how should you try to design your website in a way that would help it to become the highest ranking expert authority site for that specific market segment? Research your market as extensively as possible, or at least as much as you need to keep the expert advantage. Once all the initial market research has been done, then it's time for keyword market research. No real keyword research can begin before market research is accomplished. What market research uncovers is the nature of the market and the details of the market, including its niches and micro-niches. The market your site will compete in should be clear by now. If it is not, it should be clarified before continuing to the keyword market research. Don't despair. If you find yourself going back to the drawing board even multiple times, it's okay. The trial and error approach is the only method of internet marketing that has any merit. No one knows exactly what and how much Google grades for which ingredients of the overall ranking results. That is, except for Google themselves. Everyone else just takes a shot and tries something. That something either works or doesn't. Then what ultimately happens is someone else finds out about the success and replicates it until everyone's on board, causing Google to rethink and alter the ranking algorithm. When figuring out your plan, use pencil and legal pad or white printer paper. Don't be shy. Chicken scratchings and fumbled diagrams can pay off later when there is no more time for brainstorming. A website must fall into one of three categories: product sales, advertisements like pay-per-click, or upgrading an existing site. That's right, if you're not upgrading your already existing site, then your goal should be either to sell a product or let Google pay you for your traffic with an AdSense campaign, which promotes Google's advertisements. Some markets monetize better with Google AdSense. Other markets segment base profits on a product offering. Are you selling a product, or are you fine-tuning a site for Google's ads? Once you find your market and type of site, the new question is, what niche or micro-niche should you go after? What do you have interest in? The more a webmaster feels about a topic, the better the site will come off. The author's passion will always shine through, and the same is said for the author's level of subject expertise and interest in general. It's time to do the math. Let's come up with what makes sense the most. Now the time's for a little more brainstorming for markets to tap into. Important basic principle: keep looking to stumble into happy accidents. Very important point. Google is a wealth of information. They have basically downloaded and indexed the entire World Wide Web many times over. Fortunately, much of that information is at your fingertips. Google's search statistics shows amount of sites competing for rank. The statistics line is always highlighted in soft blue. The statistics for the example of the below reads results 1 through 10 of 2,180,000. That means that there are 2,180,000 sites competing for the words frozen and yogurt, like in this picture here. Many of those sites are not really competition, but merely contain the two words out of context on the page. Maybe they have just the word frozen. Maybe they have just the word yogurt. Search again with quotations, letting Google return and display only sites that have both words together in an order. Frozen yogurt in quotations. The keyword in quotes cuts 500,000 sites out, but we are still not getting a true picture of the real competition. For Google to display only sites that are real competition, we use the all in title with the quotes command. Here we have without quotes 2,180,000 sites competing. Here we have with quotes 1,510,000 sites competing. And here in the picture below we have in quotes all in title frozen yogurt with only 36,300 sites competing. Now we're talking. Only 36,300 websites that compete for the keyword frozen yogurt have the keyword in their title. A number under 100,000 competing sites could be a reasonable market to further explore. At this point, we're really just looking out for red flags and checking out the competition. Who made the top page for the keyword term? Is it mostly article sites with content like Wikipedia? Or are they sales sites with shopping carts? Compare the results. How many of the all-in-title first page results made it the first page of results from the keyword with quotes? How about without quotes? More careful examination of top ranking sites that show up without quotes, with quotes, and with all-in-title shows the leaders in the market. The object is now to spot the top competition and understand what they did to get where they are. Take a note of as much as you can on this site. Look around your favorite links. When you're inspired with a specific theme, throw some of the keywords into Google search. Check again with quotes. If your keyword term is more than one word, check again and make sure that the Google command all-in-title precedes the search term. The all-in-title Google command ranks and returns only the sites that have the keyword in the title. The top ranking resulting sites should represent both the competition and role model for what you're thinking about for your site. If these sites are not it, try the same keyword with a tilde in front of it. The tilde Google command returns synonymous related sites in a ranking order. Pick out the synonym term and try them again with the all-in-title code. By using the tilde and all-in-title result variations, you're querying Google's massive database and testing LSI to its limits. Most of what we want to know is not hidden behind the search engine firewalls, but available for those who know how to find what they are seeking. If you still didn't find the site you want to most emulate or idea that you would like to adopt, go back to your favorites links and try again. If no strong site concept or prime keyword term comes out of that, then search through the magazine.com, or better yet, if you have a favorite magazine, start flipping through it. Look around your room, house, car, office, clubhouse, and hangouts, and examine what is taking up your personal attention. Write down those things, then type them into Amazon. Search to see what other people are looking for with that same keyword. If you think you could be a potent marketer without going through all of these motions, or at least understanding the underlying principles, think again. Fortunately, Thematic, the software and SEO tool, offers keyword market research tools that automate 99% of the work. Nevertheless, a deep understanding of what's happening under the hood will give the marketer the insight to take the automated results and know what to do with them. Here's what you should do with all the keyword terms that primarily represent your theme. Take your list, make it digital, use a spreadsheet program like Excel. As you type in the terms, go through them and rank them according to your own desire and interest level. The top ranking word should be the topic that you feel the strongest about. What do you love? Do you have some sort of urge to move forward with a specific theme or market? By now you should. Search each keyword term with Google and record the amount of competing websites listed in the top right-hand side of the result. Take your list of initial topics and know what you want to start filtering through them to see which one deserves further investigation. On your spreadsheet across the top, create the following rows: number of competing site results, number of advertisers, number of competing site results with all in title, number of competing site results with all in anchor. We're looking for a potential niche. To do this, we need more information from Google that is not found on search results. This is a very important factor that many marketers overlook. It's crazy to just assume things in the technical world. Details are essential, and an idea as to how many people search a specific keyword term is vital. Don't assume that a word is going to get traffic. Check it out and make sure there is enough traffic for the niche to make money. Use common sense. The keyword free gets a ton of traffic, but there's very little money to be made there. The best way to find out the traffic for a term is to ask Google directly. Google's keyword tools are free for anyone registered with an AdWords account. These tools provide an extremely powerful service and an insight into Google Index that can be found nowhere else. The best part is that it's free. Register for your Google AdWords account. And good luck finding your niche. Once you find it, you'll really be ready to begin. Thanks. This is Ron Isaiah, Kaballah of Google, signing off. The end of Chapter 3.